Welcome back to 27 News, and now to a story that's made headlines for about 4 days now. The search continues for missing people after last week's deadly flooding in Texas, and the death toll is currently at 104 and climbing.
Now, this flood also comes after a shakeup from the Trump administration making cuts across government agencies, including the National Weather Service. News Nation's Mills Hayes did some digging into the finger pointing, and she tells us how much of a factor these cuts played into the response from officials.
Oh my God.
The cuts are real. A 10% slash to NOAA staff since June, with Houston's forecast office nearly half empty.
Pick your favorite football team, and now imagine that team has, instead of 11 players, has 8 players. They're going to lose. No matter how good they are, they can't do the job of the full team. And that's what's happening at NOAA.
Forecasters warned of flash floods the night before, but their predicted totals came in low, just 5 to 7 inches, far less than what actually fell, with as much as 20 inches of rain reported in parts of central Texas. Alerts went out hours before the worst flooding, but local officials say many people never got the alerts or didn't respond to them seriously. Now local officials are being held to task about how this was allowed to happen.
One of the questions that still hasn't been answered 3 days into this is, despite TPEM's warning on July 2nd and July 3rd that something like this could have happened, that the threat existed, why that information didn't get down to the camps and why they weren't evacuated. Can you answer that now?
That is a great question, but again, we want to make sure that we continue to focus. We still have 11 missing children that we want to get reunited with our families. Until we can get reunited with our families, we are not going to stop. We are not going to stop until we do. So, thank you.
One quick follow-up question, sir. Was any emergency alert given out on the 4th that morning of? Did anyone get any alerts?
Union leaders say the skeleton crew worked double shifts and still met every warning deadline. They blame the missed rain totals on extreme localized downpours.
There is a failure somewhere along the lines when it comes to the communication of the forecast and the implementation of actions to help try and save life.
Experts warn the real danger is next time. Hurricane season peaks in 6 weeks, and a shrinking NWS could miss a life or death alert.